Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we're gonna take a look at the Rocky Mountain Elk mod made by Leaf and Jen. And I will start by saying elk, elk. Elk is the English word for el, which is Danish for L. So when I hear the word elk, I think what we call elk in Danish, and I think also in Swedish, and that's what the Americans call a moose. So I fully expected a moose. So I put it in here with some mooses. Mooses? Mooses. Plural of moose. um, and something was just wrong, so I did a tiny bit of research. I normally don't do that on these videos, but I did that, and it's apparently a deer. So instead I popped in the European fallow deer, sorry. One of those days where I just can't speak again and again and again. But anyway, we have the picture down here, and as you can see, the paint job is very different. It has this kind of, I would say, a wool color, if you can say it like that, like this very light pale brownish color, and then it's darker on the neck and on the legs, and it has this very light behind, and then the main male seems to have bigger antlers than other deers we have looked at this point, compared to the pictures I have seen anyway. And the females also appear to be more robust than the females of the other female deer we have looked at. But honestly, that's all I know about them, because elk? Sorry, I'm never gonna understand that. But we're gonna jump in here, and this is our male, and I would like to compare them. I don't think we also need to compare the females, but I like to compare the males anyway. There. And I don't think I have to mention what is what. But it's not only the paint job here, you can see there's also the big size difference, and then again the antlers here is very much bigger, but they are also more sticky, where these are more like one big leaf, where this is more like a branch with small branches growing out of it. So they are very, very different that way. They also seem to have more fur down here, but besides that and the color, of course, they seem very much alike. The tail though is way smaller. But that's pretty much all. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to compare many more than that, because there's clearly a difference. They are though still smaller than the moose. Beautiful picture. Beautiful picture showcasing what you're gonna get with this animal. It is a least concern animal, and there are 450,000 of them left in the wild. Jumping over here, they are from North America, more specifically United States and Canada. They live in temperate grassland, taiga, tundra biome, so it's most of them. And one of them need 450 square meters of land and nothing else, but they do swim if you give them the opportunity. They live from -4 to 30 8 degrees Celsius. So if you have a very hot zoo, I think from temperate tropical grassland and desert get up to more than that. So give them some cooling areas. You need a grade 2 fence, only 1.25 meters, and that's around 3.5, 4 feet, something like that. Jumping over here, you can have a big group. Either Leaf or Jin aren't able to do math, because if you have maximum of 1 male and maximum of 20 females, that doesn't give you 26. Someone explain this, please. Males bustler room from 3 to 6 and females from 3 to 20. One dominant male per group, and female are ranked by age. They are polyamorous, neutral, and guests can enter the habitat. I would be aware of that. I'm not afraid of a deer, but I have seen we have some very, very, I think they're called crown deer, cornyard in Danish. Maybe it's the prawns. I'm not sure what they are exactly in English, but they are very, very big, and you can actually go to some parks in Denmark and just feed them. Not like amusement parks, just like down in the local park, and feed them and pet them if they want to, only if they want to. But they are massive, and I have seen them destroy entire fields and trees or anything in their way. So I would be very kind of scared to, as a zoo, take the responsibility of letting people get into them. But yeah, other people's probably are more clever than me on that. They grow to 3 feet tall. They seemed so much bigger. 3 feet tall, that's around 90 centimeters, I think. Males live around 25 years and females 20. And the males weigh around 700 pounds and 600 the females. They're quite small compared to how big they looked before. 350 and 300 kilo. Reach a maturity at age 5 and can reproduce until they die. They'll give between 1 and 2 offspring every year, and they're pregnant for 8 months. It should be easy to get to reproduce in captivity, and they have a lot of interspecies enrichment. I love it. American bison, Dall sheep, European fallow deer, moose, North American beaver, pronghorn, antelope, and reindeer. And I really like this, where we have the interspecies enrichment with animals that live the same places as they do, but also the European fallow deer, because they would get something out of each other. It's not like if you put a rabbit into a deer, they wouldn't really get any out of each other. But a deer and a deer, they aren't racist deers. I don't know many animals that are racist. So therefore, the European one would be invited to the party also. I love it. Normal enrichment, that's actually the same as the European fallow deer. So we have the scratching trees, scratching pones, the skittles, rubber ducky, herb scent marker. Then we have a large snowball and the football and the rap ball. And over here, okay, everything is gone. We have the hanging feeder, the large barrel. Then we have the Oh, melon feeder, or just a melon, and then the grazing ball feeder. So we have a few different things. So let's get our close up, and overall they are so okay. I want to start up here. I have never seen deers this much up close in real life, but I know a lot of hunters, so I have seen the antlers. I also actually think I've seen some dead deers, but probably without skin and antlers, to be honest. But this texture is good. It is a little milky or a little blurry. But the texture seems good. It's not. It's a little plasticky some places, but it's really not bad. Not bad at all. And the nosy, we have a little bit of glitching. Keep in mind that might be my computer. And the eyes looks a little bit weird, to be honest. It looks like the pupil go round here and then dips outward here. That's kind of weird. But the rest of the animal is beautiful. Here we have all the small individual strands of hair. We have the color here. We have and then the white behind. I will say though, as I said in the beginning, this is a very natural wool color. And the gradients here are very beautiful. You can see the hairs turn from the one color to the other color. But not just like the color ends here and the next begin. It's very, you can see the darker hair strands like on the top of the white, and then the white starts to stick out some places, and it's really good, really good. We have a female over here, so why don't we look at her at once? But I assume it's just as good. The eye is better. But I'm a bit confused because you can see down here in the brown, they have a lot of different colorations and spot in the brown here. So why does the pupil look so weird? I don't get it. I really don't. But once again, the rest of the body is beautiful. And I wanted to see the kid. I haven't seen the baby yet. Oh, we have a lot. We take the youngest. In Nepal, it's a male on 0.1 year old. The children dive, as you can see when they swim. And you are wet, as I can see. It is quite beautiful. I like babies where they change the color when they grow up, but again, it's not the mud, it's the animal. We have a lot of glitching going on right now, so it's, keep in mind it might be my computer. But once again, we have this, we have the lines here, the red lines. I don't like them. It isn't. These lines aren't meant to be seen. It's the rig. You can see it through the animals, which appears sometimes. But it isn't on purpose when you can see them. Again, the pill behind, and again here the color shift here. It looks very, very natural here. And you can see those hints of spots in here. That's most likely disappear over time when the body becomes lighter. And yeah, overall, beautiful creatures. Mom, dad, and the baby. All of them very beautiful. And they apparently really like to dive. And again, the diving is only an issue if you plan to give them the opportunity to swim. If they don't have the opportunity, then they won't dive. But yeah, that's all I got for you today, guys. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.